Suit hitting Anheuser-Busch. The clothing company Patagonia is suing Busch's parent company for selling beer sporting their logo. AB InBev did get a trademark to sell Patagonia beer, but that was back in 2012. They didn't actually start selling the beer until 2018. Patagonia claims they're even stealing their environmentally conscious brand, promising to plant a tree for each case of the beer sold. InBev says it plans to fight the lawsuit. Well, several Johnson County breweries are pushing for a change to get rid of a law that's been around since 1987. Carolyn Long explains.
In Kansas, every county can vote to be a dry or a wet county. But in Johnson County, restaurants that sell alcohol are required to have 30% of their revenue come from food sales.
Limitless Brewery in Lenexa sells snacks like pretzels, though they must rely on food trucks to work towards meeting that 30% for the year.
We want to do what we're good at. We want to make beer. That's what we're good at. We don't want to be a brew pub. We don't want to focus on the food. We really just want to do what we're good at.
A reliance on food sales means that small breweries, like Limitless, must pay food truck taxes if they don't get that 30%. A brewery's license can be denied when you go to renew with the state.
So 30%, if you think about it, a beer is $6. So if you think about total revenue, I have to be selling at least $2.33 of that beer in food in addition to, which is very difficult for a small business like us. We don't have a kitchen. So we're relying on food trucks, we're relying on snacks, we're relying on many different avenues to get those food revenues in.
In order for this law to be changed, it would need to go to the voters. The way it gets on the ballot is one of two ways, either a citizen petition or the Board of County Commissioners has to pass a resolution. The president of the Lenexa Chamber of Commerce supports the change and hopes it can go on the next ballot.
The craft beer culture is something that's kind of spread around the country, and we're trying to make sure that we have an opportunity to grow that here in Johnson County and certainly in Lenexa. That's out of balance now because of our really antiquated liquor laws.
We're doing our best, but it is really hard to operate with that food sales requirement.
They'd like to get this approved by the county commissioners and get it moving for voters to decide this November. In order to be on the ballot in Johnson County, they'd need to first get it approved, then have ballot language in 90 days before the election. So by late summer, they'd need the approvals in place to make sure they can get it on the ballot.
Recently in Kansas, only 9 of the 10 counties that worked to change this law succeeded. A question and answer session will be held Friday night at 7 o'clock at Limitless Brewery, so Johnson County residents can learn more about it. Back to you.